And I am live again this afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. World, good afternoon. Right now it's 4 o'clock here in South America, in South Texas. And for those who are new followers and for my friends and family all over the world, because this is a global international business, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, I would like to thank this opportunity to my followers who has been following me. Thank you so much. And of course, to the grace of the Lord that allowing me to have a good health right now and share another value of information about my online business and share another inspirational story from one of successful online business owner in our digital business community. It's very inspiring. So tune up and we will be sharing her in a little moment. So for those who are new in my business page, my name is Vilma Ligada. I'm a mother of three wonderful kids. I'm a wife and I'm a registered nurse by profession. I've been living here in USA for more than 13 years and work as a nurse with my family. And originally, I was raised and born in the Philippines. So migrated here back in 2008. And because of my big dreams and my family, so I'm here and I started this online business. And so for those who are watching right now, just comment what time is it in your place, where you are watching. I would love to engage with you and thank you, thank you, thank you. So, because time is precious, and this person is very busy, but she is very generous of sharing her story in my page. It's a great honor to interview one of the most respected person in our private digital business community. So, without further ado, let me welcome you, my valuable guest this afternoon, and she is Miss Gina Dimitriou. Hi, Mom Gina.
Hi, this is Vilma. Good morning, good afternoon to all of you guys who's watching, the viewers, followers of Sis Vilma. My name is Gina. Kumusta?
Mabuti po. Kamusta po, ma'am? So, I already know Ma'am Gina because I've been following her in our online digital business, but I will give you the floor to share your background before you start this digital business and how long you've been in the business and how and why did you started this business at the same time.
Well, thank you first for inviting me to your business page. Obviously, you can hear my voice. I am just recovering from flu. And of course, we have to show up. It doesn't matter how bad our feeling, right? That's how it is. But yesterday, honestly, I turned down two interviews because I can hardly talk. But now I'm recovering. So it's okay. Excuse me if I am. But obviously, my name is Gina. As you can see, I am from here in Surrey, British Columbia, in Canada. Prior to this, I was a teacher back home. I am a proud Ilocana from the north, and I left the country 2002 to seek for a greener opportunity. I became a domestic helper in Hong Kong, and then my contract terminated after 1 year, but I applied here in Canada as a living caregiver back then. So I started my life here in Canada 2004 as a living caregiver. I am a dreamer. I am the eldest among four siblings. I'm the only daughter. So I was born and raised proud farmer daughter. So the reason why I left the country is just to help my family to have a better future. And I'm the only one who's very, very, I would say, adventurous. So I came here in Canada as a living caregiver 2004. This is the stepping stone for us being a professional back home. We cannot live with our profession if we don't, a better future if we don't go outside the country. And they said we'll have to swallow the pride. Then to make those dreams come true. And that's what I've done.
Yeah.
I was single back then. I don't know how to look after kids, but because of that dream, I pursue being a living caregiver. I was all around maid, I would say. Everything. You have to do everything. House, cleaning, all of the above. So until such time after the 3 years being a nanny, as you all know, all immigrants, that's the best for us to get our permanent residency card. And I got my residency. And then after that, I'm a dreamer, as I said. I want to be a government employee after my nanny. So I applied, I searched in Google. There's some Canada Post, Revenue Canada. I want to be a bus driver. All of those are my dreams. Why? Because they said if it's a government job, it's a good pension, it's a good benefits, it's a good starting salary. So as I said, I am a dreamer. I want to be like those kind of agencies. So luckily, I was hired from two of the offices, but the first one who gave me job is the post office. I was a mail sorter December, Christmas casual, and then after that I got hired as casual for 5 years being a postal clerk inside, and then I became a letter carrier outside for 5 years. That's where I got my full-time job. Then after that I went inside the mail processing plant being a sorter in that parcel ground. Before seeing this opportunity 2017, that's where I found this online opportunity by scrolling in my news feed. And then I said, I have two beautiful kids. They are eating late lunch there, 6 years old and 10. And my husband is in the other side of the house. So we don't have any family here in Canada. We raise and take care of our kids. So we normally work one shift to the other. My husband works early morning, 3 o'clock he needs to get up, 4 o'clock he needs to be at work, 12 in the afternoon he needs to be home because I have to go to work at 4 in the afternoon up to midnight. So that's the life for being no one, no extended family here. We felt like we are just like single mom and dad because someone is not around when the other one is working. And that's been a while we're raising our kids. So until one day I saw this opportunity 2017, and a couple from Vancouver who's enjoying their life while they're making extra huge income. And I said to myself, too good to be true. That's not gonna work. How can you make money while you're traveling? Come on,
You're right.
get a real job, right? That's my first reaction when I saw this. But honestly, after seeing this opportunity, I put myself into looking to this kind of some opportunities. So I said, why not? It's free information. I am a go-getter. I'm a risk taker. I've done so many businesses, I would say. Name it, lotion potion, uh, cold calling, and all this, bugging my friends and families. I know they don't like me anymore because of those previous businesses that I've been through. They don't believe anymore for me, but that's okay. When I found this opportunity, I am more excited because uh, the one thing that I really like about it is just they are real people. They are there to mentor and guide you, and that's the way. That's the one that I am looking for. Someone that can help you move forward and be, to help you who you are into that business platform that they are offering. And that was 2017. I don't want to say more about it if you have more other questions. So 2017, I started this journey being an online entrepreneur. So that's about it for now.
Well, that's a long story. I can exactly relate to that as a daughter of a farmer because my father is a farmer too. I'm a hardworking and a risk taker. So I have three kids, so I can exactly relate to that. Before starting the business, I left my kids. My husband has to work, so it's very stressful working while the other one is staying at home, especially if you just gave birth a baby.
Mhm.
And so For we already explained what your story about before joining the business, but can you bring us in your life 4 years ago? Now, how does it look like? And then your life right now. So can you like give us a picture? How does the business change the situation after 4 years that Gina is in the business?
Looking back my life 4 years or 4.5 years ago, as I said, we don't have time. We are always stressed out with catching the time, going to work, traffic, and all that stuff. Stressful because, uh, honestly speaking, we have to admit it, before the salary, before our payday comes, money is already gone from our accounts because of those bills and mortgages and other payments, right? So very stressful life and more debts that time. And just because of this business opportunity, we work harder and we believe on the platform and the business. So that's my motivation to change my life one day, just like the other people inside our private community. So putting all your effort and of course your time, your knowledge to learn all those skills that they offered. And 4 years after, honestly speaking, um, before this, actually, still I have lots of challenges in life. I would say I flew back home. I went to the Philippines 2018 when I'm just starting this business. We had some problem with my mom. She's very ill, life in that situation. Though we don't have money yet, that it's coming from the business, not that big yet, but because I believe into this business that one day this will gonna change our life. So I went back home with my brother to look after my mom. So we are full of debts that time. I almost consumed almost my 26,000 credit card. I used that for my mom's hospital bills. Lucky enough, I have $1,000 left when I come back after my 1 month coming from my mom's survival. She survived for that major operations. So I'm really we're deep down to debts before starting this business when I am doing this business. So then when I came here, I came back just because of that business is working. We said 24/7. It's a digital automation system. So that gives me a hope and results while I am taking care of my mom. My husband stayed here to look after our kids. And by the time she's just comforting me, Mommy, you get again another good email. Mommy, this is, and he loves computing how much I'm making while I am, helping my mom back home. So that way, I said this business can really help us to pay all of those debts. So I'm grateful for that, but it's still drowning for debts. So 4 years after all the hard work, after helping all these people around the globe who's joining, I became a coach, mentor into this business, helping people worldwide. So after that, I would say that was February. Then June, I came back here. February, after that, June, I have another phone call from my mom. She passed away that time. So by the time I said I'm not gonna go back anymore because I spent lots millions of pesos
Yeah.
to save her. But I promised to her I'm not gonna go back anymore when you're going, because there's lots of debts. I don't know how can I pay all these things. But honestly, just because of this business, me and my brother, I said, let's go. So we went back home again for the second time after 3 4 months. And because of just because of this business. So after that, when I came back after sending my mom's funeral, I didn't go back to work in my post office job for 11 12 years. Since then, June 2018 until now, I'm already stay home mom. And just because I cannot go back to work that time, being the eldest daughter, and losing someone special for you, I became, if I don't have this business, honestly, I'll become cuckoo head. I become crazy for thinking about my mom's passing. Just because of this business, it made my brain working and helping become busy. And this gives me all this, whatever I am enjoying now. So 4 years, almost 5 years, I've been home. And not only that, my husband as well uh, um, stopped her job or quit his job in June, July last year. So now we are both full time, and we don't need to worry anymore going to work. We don't need to worry about the bills. Thanks God, all of those negatives from our bank account are already paid off, and now we are putting some baskets of other revenues to our
Wow.
extra for making into this business. So that's the biggest achievement, I would say, that we achieve in here, the time and freedom that we are now able to look after our kids while I am and while we are helping people and working at home. So that's one biggest that I cannot compare to monetary. The freedom that we are now able to look after our kids. No more guilt feelings being a mom. In the nighttime, I cannot do all those story time with them. I'm crying every 9 p.m. because that's my lunch break. When I call them, they're still wide awake. Those are the one triggering me being a mom, crying every night. But now I am here everywhere they want to go, whatever they want me to cook. We are here hands on with our kids, and we look after them from pandemic. We did
Yes.
all this online schooling. We can do it because the business can work later or 24/7. We can run the automation. So those are the achievement, I would say, and lots more. But that's the most important for me: the time, freedom, and financial freedom. No more worries.
Wow. That's the greatest achievement.
Mhm.
Well, that's a lot. Well, what a very inspiring story, from being in debt of debts for like millions, desperations, all the trials, and now you overcome it because of the help of the business. I know when I communicate to you earlier, you're like, I'm still helping my group. She's a very busy mom. So how based on your experience, because we all of us advertise this business like there's a great work of automation, we have a great community, but based on your experience, because you've been in the business for more than 4 years, and your experience, how can like anybody who has no experience, no technical skills, no business background, can be successful in this business?
Of course, everyone will gonna be successful in this business. There's no qualification that you need to accept yourself, being who you are, and if you believe in yourself that you can do better, this is for you guys. There's no way. I know, as a Filipino, I would admit it. When I started this business, I'm scared. Why I'm scared? Because our English is second language. Other people, when you hear Canadian, American, their slang, or it's really, we can
Yeah.
really understand them. How much more for us to talk with them, right? So at first I have that fear as well, the inferiority complex for us, that, oh, maybe they will think of me, maybe my grammar is wrong. Those are my fear when I started this business. But honestly, after joining inside a private community, that changed my mind and my perspective, because the moment I get inside, the people inside are very, very inspiring. They very encouraging. They inspire you to get out of your comfort zone. So that I discovered myself that I am better than I am thinking about myself, because that's the problem for us being a Filipino, to tell you. We always give a hard time to ourselves. Yeah, we are all professionals. We If you think that you pass your college degree or even high school diplomas and then college, how much more in here? The business is really easy. I would say easy, literally easy, because my 6 years old Emily, she wants to be a business owner at that young age. Why? Because she was exposed with all these goodies, with all the income, the money that we're making in here, the luxury of the life and everything that we are having now, we are enjoying. Mommy, I want to be a business owner like you. I can do the training. She's exposed in seeing all what we're doing in the training, and the training is video based, step by step, that my 6 years old can follow. How much more for us grown up? So guys, Don't be scared to take the chance or try any opportunity. Lots of opportunities outside there, but one thing that you need to see, are they real people? Are they there for you until the rest of your journey? Are you comfortable to join to someone that you don't know? Yes, there's some people that you don't know, but after all seeing this opportunity, you caught in the attention that, oh, this is crazy, Gina. What is she doing? Then you follow. You go and investigate, you sneak around, and then you build the trust with that stranger. Then if you feel like, is this real? You reach out. When people are sharing with you this business already, I would suggest go for it. It doesn't matter you don't know how to do it. It doesn't matter you're not a technical or savvy person. I am not. I only type with two fingers. Even I'm a teacher back home. I don't know. My boy, 10 years old, know better the typing skills. I don't know, but that's not the problem into this business. The problem here is if you don't want to do it. So make sure, if you're looking for some extras or something to do aside from your job, this is the right opportunity. Why? Because it will not allow you, it will not limit your timing. You can still work on your job, and then you can give time here, half an hour of your time. It's a free opportunity. So what is stopping you to see it? So sometimes the fear for us, because, oh, maybe this is a scam, oh, maybe this and that. They've said that already many times to me. But don't look around and listen to those people. Just jump in and try, and then you will tell later if this is real or not. But if you're not trying to see the opportunity or looking, then you don't know what is the excitement for us in this business. So be open. That's the thing. Be open, especially nowadays. It's pandemic.
Yes.
We don't have any job, or it slow down your hours. This is the right time for you guys. Don't be scared, because you will not gonna do this alone. We are here to mentor, to guide you. There's a coach, there's the community. You will love this business, I would say. It's not only making money, but you're gaining friends to become your family for the long term. So don't be scared. Try it out and open your door for this opportunity, because you never know. This is the one now that you're looking for. Did I know that this is the right opportunity for me? If I didn't click that, then I missed this chance. So I would suggest to all of you still thinking, doubting, just go for it. See it for yourself, if this is for you or not. If it's not, so be it. You will gonna gain friends from us. That's the reality of this business. So don't be scared, guys. Don't miss this opportunity.
Well, I guess you answered my last question. So
So
before tackling the last question, let us say hi to our viewers here. We have several viewers from Texas. Hi, Daphne. We have one from New Jersey. I'm just acknowledging business partners here. Miss Hilda, thank you for watching. Another one, Miss Arthur Shana from Toronto, Canada. Miss Salter Lau, she's watching from Spain. And we
wow.
have Jean Santos Florentino, she's watching from USA. We have Florencia Diaz from Durham, Ontario. With Noche, oh my coach, is watching all the way down from Australia. And
Wow.
we have Miss Vivian from Calgary and Miss Ruth Enriquez from Spain. Oh, this really is a proof that our business is global. And so my last question is just a last word. I know time is very valuable and you have another appointment next to this, Mom Gina. And the last one is just a last word. I know you already said, for those people who are skeptical, my husband is 100% skeptical.
Too.
And I believe yours too when you started. And it come to a point that he told me to stop, and I already rank up in my business, but he still don't believe it. So because I'm a fighter, I keep on pursuing in the business because I saw the big potential, and it helps me grow. Because don't believe in those people who try to pull you down, because you know it yourself that you can make it happen. So let's just hear from Miss Gina, her last words of wisdom on this business. What can you say to our followers, for those who wanted to try and don't know how to start, are scared somewhere that we don't know, who are very inspired but still don't want to take the first step?
You know what, guys? Just take the action. Don't be scared. As I said, you never know, this is now the right opportunity for you. The easiest way, just as we always say, we have two live, wherever you are around the world. We host live workshop every Tuesdays for us in Canada, and Thursdays. So all you have to do is just click that website over there, vilmalegada.com. Just register your name and email. That's the first step for you to see this opportunity. Once you put your information, you will gonna receive an email. Either you can watch right away the replay video from the previous one, or you can watch the live one from that set date, two days that we set for that hosting the live workshop. Then you dig through to that 90 minutes webinar workshop that we always invite people. Once you have that 90 minutes watch, you have some idea now how this business works and how digital business is really soaring high, like, exponentially. We are now 100 and 100 plus. I cannot catch up anymore. So
Yeah.
you don't want to be left alone to this kind of opportunity. You will gonna regret, I will say, one day. You will gonna say, like my husband said, I wish I started earlier, not wasted my 1 year watching and judging you how this business works. So I don't want you guys to be the same like those. Take the action and go from there. Then you will reach out if you have questions, and you still have more questions. Always reach out and ask questions. If and then until everything is clear into your mind, then go for it. I would suggest you go for it, because you will miss this community that we have. I want you all guys to be part of that private community that we are talking about. You will be more inspired there. I'm the only one here talking and sharing my success. There's more successful people inside that community. So check it out. Don't miss it. And I hope one of these days or anytime now, I will be the one to welcome you inside. Give me a shout out if you join, and then I will cheer you up inside our community. How's that? thank you
That's
for thank,
amazing.
thank you for tuning in and following Sis Vilma. And I am here anytime. If you have some more questions, I am here to help anyone. Thank
Thank
you.
you. So, thank you, Ma'am Gina. Thank you, Coach Gina. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate and value. Thank you for giving value today, this afternoon, to all our viewers. Before I forget, I want to acknowledge also Miss Evangeline Cartagena. She's also watching from Ontario, Villeville, Ontario, and she said, I was also a nanny from Hong Kong before I came to Canada back in 2008. So she can exactly relate to you. And she's
Yeah.
excited to watch this because you almost have the same story. She's
Mhm.
she's really one of your inspired followers.
Yeah, we start from zero here. Even we are professional. We have, as I said, we have to swallow the pride, keep dreaming, dream big, and then live big now. Look at me. I have a big, I gonna say, big. I need a cleaner now to clean my house. Before, I am cleaner for big houses, 6 hours like this house. Now I am crying out loud. I need helper now to clean my own home because
Well,
I'm
that's a
busy.
good problem now. It's your house.
I am busy helping people now, right? So I can produce now work for our kababayan as well. So thank you.
Wow, still helping hand. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys for all the time that you spent with us today. Thank you so much. So, bye for now. Thank you, Ma'am Gina.
Thank you. And leave.